Selling is not this icky, pushy, awkward thing where you extort money from people feeling like you're a scam. Selling is a divine way of providing your transformation to people. If you feel like you hate selling, don't worry, you just hate selling like them. You hate being pushy, handling objections, triggering their pain points. That is not who you are, and you don't feel good inside doing that. And yet, you have been told that that's the only way to make a lot of money. Well, that couldn't be further from the truth, especially if you are a woman. There is another aligned, effortless way to sell as a woman. And in this video, I'm going to break down exactly how to do that. So whip out pen and paper because you're never going to sell again. The very way you speak to your clients is going to shift, and with it, so will your bank account. Marketing sphere right now, especially on YouTube, is heavily male dominated. All of these Alex Hormozi, Gary Vee, telling you how to sell, how to trigger, use pain point, handle objections, scarcity, pushy. That is not our way. That is their way. And maybe it works for them, good for them. For us, it doesn't work because we do life-changing, soul-changing work here. You're in business not just to make money, but to actually transform lives. And selling is not this icky, pushy, awkward thing where you extort money from people feeling like you're a scam. Selling is a divine way of providing your transformation to people. Is this energy exchange between you and a person you want to help. Without this bridge of sale, you would not be able to deliver your transformation. So this is actually something sacred. And I promise you, it's going to become your favorite part of your whole business if you stay in this video until the end. One thing about men and how they sell is they sell like warriors. They're trying to conquer you, trying to dominate and press you and push you until you break and give them all your money. That's what they call a win. For the longest time, I believed that that's the way that I should sell. I actually started marketing in university, so I left with this shark mindset. But I actually wanted to give people long-lasting identity transformation in my mentorship. And I was struggling. And selling became the part that I despise because it left me feeling heavy in my heart. It left me feeling like I'm some sort of a scam or fraud for tricking people into signing up with me. I remember buying this marketing training from a woman that I respected and loved at the time. And she said, on your sales call, you're supposed to pressure people into giving you their credit card details right on call so that they feel backed into a corner with no opportunity to say no later on to your product or mentorship. And I felt the biggest resistance inside of me. I'm like, that is not how I want this to be. I want my clients to come to me. I don't want to push them into a corner with a gun to their head. Give me your money. That is not the kind of product I offer. And that is not the kind of energy that I want to interact with my clients in. But for the longest time, I ignored that intuition and I tried using those sales tactics. And not only did I feel like shit doing it, the results just weren't there. There were barely anything. Time after time, I kept hearing, oh, I'm gonna think about it. I don't have money right now for this. It's not a good time for me to invest in this, etc., etc. So I knew something had to change. That's when I realized that in feminine sales world, we don't prove, we embody. The goal that you should be having is not to conquer your client, but rather put yourself into such a position where your energy speaks before you do. I completely got rid of any pressure in my business. I was like, pressure is not for me. So I wanted people to choose to work with me, not feel pressure to do that. So I shifted my entire business model to accommodate for that. You would not catch me saying, if you don't work with me, your business is gonna fail, or these negative consequences are gonna happen to you, or whip up your credit card right now, you have to decide on the spot. No, Instead, I say, well, if this is aligned with you, I will hear back from you. I always give my clients time to think about before stepping into the container. I tell them what I see in them. I mirror their power back to them, and then I let go. If they recognize that power that I already see in them, they're going to step into the container. If they're not ready, they will not. And it has nothing to do with me as a mentor. It's just their level of being ready. And when I did that shift, what I noticed is the quality of my clients changed significantly. No longer did I attract clients who have any objections or try to squeeze every penny that they paid, try to like argue with me or were dissatisfied with my services. I really aligned people who are already primed and ripe to work with me and to step into the depths of transformation that I am offering. I really started working with people who want this and not are pressured into it. This changed everything because from that energy, from having those types of clients, I myself felt so much more inspired and free and happy, so that I had more energy to actually go and pour into my content so that I sign even more clients. Once you get that shift, it's like, oh my God, I have unlimited energy. I'm enjoying what I do. I'm basically getting paid for being who I am and get money on repeat in such ease. It takes preparing your nervous system for that, because most of us, we were primed to survive and not thrive. So we are like, I have to fight for the sales. I have to fight for the money, work hard for the money. These are our generational traumas that we have. And this is how the male marketers are selling, right? Fight, pressure, bite into it. Instead, it gets to come so easy to you. You're like, am I cheating right now? What motherload code did I just unlock? Because people keep coming to me and paying me big money, and I don't ever handle a single objection. I never chase clients. I don't follow up with them for 10 times. And my business is thriving more than ever. And the results that my clients are getting are so much bigger. Like every client grows at least 10 times when they step into my mentorship. And that says something. That quality is only possible when you only allow aligned people to step in. But that means no pressure whatsoever. Second biggest thing is that the marketer bros are trying to get us into using pain points, figure out their weakness and exploit it in order to get money. This is also going to kill your energy and kill your sales with them, because us as women, and you most likely as a woman also sell to other women, we have been subjected to so much pressure and pain points around us. Take just beauty industry, how we're constantly being reminded you're not skinny enough, you're not young enough, you're not pretty enough. Constantly we are being sold through those pain points, and to be honest, we are getting tired of it, right? Women, they do not want to hear what's wrong with them anymore, because we already hear that from every single corner wherever we turn. So when they step into your container, when they look at your business, they are looking for the place to support their growth. They're looking for someone who can see them the way they see themselves in their wildest dreams. She lays in her bed every evening, secretly dreaming about big impact, big things, big money, some things that she sometimes doesn't even dare to say out loud, because she's like, is that even real? Am I making it up? Am I even capable of making so much money or attracting this community or starting this business? And when you, instead of pressuring her pain points, mirror her power back to her, and you do it from your heart, you don't just come up with it and flatter her. You see and you say what you see in her. And genuinely, if you are a service provider, coach, mentor, healer, that already means that you have the superpower to see their potential and see the best things in them. When you naturally highlight those things, you ignite those people to come and work with you, because you may as well be the first person ever who have noticed their potential, who put a seed in their growth instead of devouring them of their pain points. And when you become that trusted person for her, she's gonna wanna invest with you, and she's gonna wanna renew with you all the time. 60% of my clients come back to me. They become loyal year after year. They are in my world because I mirror the exact power that they secretly see in themselves, but for some reason cannot claim yet or do not see proof of yet. That's why we generate that proof already inside the container. But in order to ignite them to step into the container, you have to be this authentic mirror. Finally, one thing that I noticed is a lot of women are trying to appeal to logic. They're gonna list 10 things why you should invest with me. They're gonna run 10 scripts on a sales call. And while it may work, it is going to be soul draining in the end of the day, because we as women, we possess intuition. We are very intuitive, flowing, flexible beings. We are not meant to be static and mathematical. In order for us to sell effortlessly and really step into the playful energy where opportunities and clients just attract to you like bees to honey, is when we operate on feelings rather than logic. For example, in my mentorship, we develop the textures of the brand. Which texture are you? Which color are you? Which element are you? Are you the sound of the ocean, or are you the wind whistling in the forest, or are you the sound of crunchy leaves when we step on them? What flavor are you? What element are you? These are very important questions for a woman because they allow for you to be felt. It is not just about logically what you're selling or the benefit or the strategy that you're offering. It is also about what energy you ignite when someone interacts with you. That's how the brand becomes truly unforgettable, because I want your client to be able to close your account name, read just the text or see just the picture that you posted and automatically know, oh, that's her, without ever needing to see your name signed to it, because what you speak and generate is so full of flavor. A lot of coaches, mentors, healers these days use ChatGPT, and I beg you, don't do that, because ChatGPT gives you dry logic facts which may sound good to you. You're looking and you're like, gain more confidence, gain more clients, step into your 10K month, and it all makes logical sense. I'm not saying don't use that at all, but when it's dry logic versus rich textured feelings, women are going to gravitate towards feelings every single time. But when you're able to masterfully combine the two and deliver whatever strategy, whatever logic you want to do through the feelings and through your intuition, rather than through this dry masculine factual way, corporate way, you are going to win big. I understand how tempting it might be to sell the masculine way, how big numbers are being promised and big views are being on those videos, and you think, well, probably this is what I should do. But if part of you listening to this video went like, yes, if you felt your shoulders relax after like, oh my god, I feel seen, I feel normalized, then masculine is not your way of selling. Then feminine sales are for you. Then this is what you need to focus on. So give me a follow and let's build your brand with a flavor unique to you that feels so effortless and beautiful and aligned in your body, that is going to attract clients who are a perfect match for what you have to offer. Trust me, there is no lack of such clients around you. You just haven't spoken their language yet, and this is why I am here. Thank you so much for watching this video. Don't forget to like it and I'll see you in the next one.